The difference between Buddhism in Japan compared to in China. The original founder of Buddhism, Siddhartha, who was a prince born in 565 BCE, but he then turned into a monk during his midlife crisis to find the causes of human suffering. Once he died, all of his teachings were written down to create the religion Buddhism. The three most common known branches of Buddhism are Theravada, which is one of the earliest forms of Buddhism, Vijnana, which means great vehicle, and historic Buddhism. In China, Buddhism arrived in the 3rd century from evidence that the Qin dynasty ordered to have the religion forbidden in 213 BC, compared to in Japan, it arriving in the 6th century, though it was fully established in the 7th century. One of the ways Buddhism was able to come to Japan was through an East Asia trade route and was the form of Buddhism, Vijnana. In China, Buddhists pray not only to Buddha, who is also known as Siddhartha, but they also pray to the Taoist gods. Buddhism in Japan was influenced not only by Taoism, but by Confucianism as well. In the Mirachimai culture, the shoguns favored the Zen Buddhist school since the Zen monks knew how to read and write in Chinese, and that was rare. They often helped with the shoguns with foreign business. Zen Buddhism is from a Japanese development from the school of Vijnana Buddhism. It is really common to be known for associated with meditation and mind-to-mind transmission of the truth. Yoshimasha influenced Zen for their tea ceremony, which was done by warriors, aristocrats, and priests, but could not be done by women. During the Han Empire, which was from 206 BC to 220 AD, there was 2 different roads on land. Into China from the Buddhist regions, there was the Silk Road that went through Xinjiang, and the other, called the Shama Road, that went through Yunnan. In both Japan and in China, they both believe in the Buddhist core beliefs, the 4 Noble Truths. The 4 Noble Truths are the truth of suffering, the truth of the origin of suffering, truth of sensation of suffering, and the truth in the pain to cessation of suffering. Also, the Buddha, he got some ideas about how life is an everlasting cycle from the Hindu religion. In the Qing dynasty, they were Tibetan Buddhists, but they also believed in Confucianism. During the Cultural Revolution in 1960s, which was an attempt to annihilate all religion, even the government and many people targeted and attacked Buddhist temples all across China. They even destroyed ancient Buddhist temple sites. Though, over the last 2 decades, the religion has gotten more popular. There are many differences, but also similarities, between Buddhism in Japan and in China.